Good, good evening. Welcome to the City of Warren Planning Commission, February 9th, 2026. Can please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Hold up a minute.
No, I'm not.
You okay?
Roll call.
Roll call.
Okay. Commissioner Ansar,
Present.
Commissioner Halawadi,
Present.
Commissioner Hawk,
Present.
Commissioner Duze,
Present.
Commissioner Mori is present, Commissioner Benecki,
Present.
Commissioner Smith.
Present. We have a quorum. Approval, motion to approve the agenda.
Chair, I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Support, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion by Commissioner Halawadi, supported by Commissioner Duze. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion to approve the minutes of January 26th.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Support Mori.
There's a motion by Commissioner Duze, supported by Commissioner Mori. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? I'd like to recognize our ex officio, Councilwoman McGee. Good evening. Item number 6, public hearing items.
Item number 6A, site plan for a gas station with convenience store located on the northeast corner of Mount and 13 Mile Roads, 31104 Mount Road, Section 4, Michael Wiegand and Gazebo Real Estate, Josh Britton and Agree Convenience Number 1 LLC, PSP 250050. This was postponed from December 15, 2025, January 12, 2026, and January 26, 2026. The petitioner requested further postponement to February 23rd, 2026. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion that we postpone 6A site plan for gas station with convenience store to February 23rd, 2026.
I support. Answer, the Lord answer.
There's a motion by Commissioner Duze, supported by Commissioner Ansar. Roll call.
Commissioner Duze,
Yes to postpone.
Commissioner Ansar,
Yes to postpone.
Commissioner Halawadi,
Yes to postpone.
Commissioner Hawk,
Yes to postpone.
Commissioner Mori votes yes, Commissioner Benecki,
Yes to postpone.
Commissioner Smith.
Yes to postpone to February 23rd, 2026. Item number 6B.
Item number 6B, site plan for open storage of vehicles and storage pods located on the southeast corner of Shaneher Road and Idea Avenue, 21730 Shaneher Road, Section 36, Ronde, Polis, and Safaro Properties LLC, Jeffrey Graham, Camtech and Associates, PSP 250052, postponed from January 26, 2026. Thank you.
Is the petitioner here this evening? Yes. Can you come down and tell us a little bit about your project? Good evening, sir.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Graham. I'm the project architect. I'm representing Mr. Randy Apollos. He's here too, if you need to talk to him. Basically, this is long-established businesses. There are 3 businesses on this site. They're all owned by one person, but the businesses are separate. I'm sorry, the building and the site is owned by one person, and the others are tenants. There's a warehouse where they sell, I would call it small candies and things like that for vending machines. It's basically a vending machine operation. Then right next to him is a minor automotive repair shop, which is basically for tires. It's owned by the current owner which is A1 tires. And then the building on the other side of the driveway is a collision shop that's been there. It's changed owners, but the collision shop itself has been there for over 30 years. This particular site has gone through several site plan approvals and has been given variances. For the one variance was for the front of the building, whether it would to allow for those 4 parking spaces. Another variance at a different time, I think Mr. Worth could tell you the actual dates of the variances that were given, was for parking, where they limited the parking to 8 spaces. We actually have more than the 8 spaces. And they also allowed for a use of storage within the 20-foot setback of the rear, because that's right next to residential housing. I do want to point out that we are going to go for variance to add additional open storage behind the warehouse to put in about 6 or 7 containers, which will hold, because they're out of space in the warehouse. And then basically what's being stored in there are candies and snacks and things like that for their vending machines. You may notice that adjacent to them is a house. They have a very good rapport with a lady there. In fact, she's had some problems with people breaking into her cars. So on some occasions, they have let her park in their secured back lot whenever she wants. It's this nice lady. And that's the other variance that we'll be seeking, is to make the fence. There's currently this is a 5-foot masonry wall fence. In order to hide the storage pods, that you can see that section of storage pods, we're going to raise that masonry wall up to 10 feet and block, so the view will be blocked completely, because those units are 9'6" tall, so we're going with a 10-foot wall. And that's pretty much it. They've been there forever, and the only new construction we're adding is we're putting a fence and a gate along Ida Road, and also across the front to make basically to secure the parking lot better, because they've been having some issues with security.
Thank you, sir. Correspondence?
Correspondence, Tax's current building. The building department has issues with the parking lot, angle parking and handicap requirements. 1 van accessible space is required with an access aisle. Engineering, preliminary review of this site indicates no difficulty in development. AT&T does not object to this proposal. We do have facilities in the vicinity, but they should not be affected. Comcast, we have facilities in the area, but they are not in conflict with the proposal. MCDR, Macomb County Department of Roads, MCDR, has received and reviewed the enclosed preliminary plan for the above referenced site. MCDR has the following objection to the proposed development at above mentioned site. Number 1, the MCDR will not allow removing existing grass area and replacing it with concrete in north entrance until existing concrete parking area between south entrance is removed, seeded, and mulched. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the phone number above, 586-463-8671. Thank you.
Thank you. Planning Department's recommendation?
Oh, sorry, can I clarify 2 things according to that? We did take out the concrete where the grass is, so we're putting the wood, so we're going to keep the grass. And then we did change the parking layout through the drive-through to make it a full ADA parking spot, which was requested by the city, by the building department.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. I guess to add on what he was saying, I was going to mention that as well, but they received the first copy of the plan, and those comments are based on the first copy of the plan, not the revised one. So they added the grass back in between those top driveways. That was the original plan. They were going to remove it, but we wanted them to keep that lawn area. So so they didn't see this revised plan. So, all right. And so it's recommended that the site plan for open storage of repair vehicles and storage pods be approved with the standard conditions of the Planning Commission, and more specifically, number 1, 5 copies of revised site plans shall be submitted indicating the following. 1A, the zoning on the site plan shall be updated in the site data chart to the following: M1 Light Industrial District and R1P 1 Family Residential and Parking District, the east 50 feet of the property. 1B, the revised plan is not scaling according to the scale of 1 inch equals 20 feet as indicated on the site plan. Correct the scale on the site plan. Number 2, the following variances may need to be obtained from the Zoning Board of Appeals prior to the release of the site plan to the Building Division. 2A, a use variance would be required to allow the pods in an R1P district. 2B, to locate the storage 25 feet from the north property line, Ida Avenue. And 2C, to raise the height of a portion of the existing 5-foot wall to 10 feet for the north 60.7 feet of the wall along the east property line. If approved, the variances shall be added to the revised site plan. And then there's a change in the bond based on the additional wall and reinforcements. So we've changed this to read: a performance bond in the amount of $1,000 shall be posted according to the estimated cost of $33,500 by the petitioner. And this ends the recommendation.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle. This is a public hearing. If anybody would like to come up and speak on this item, please come up, state your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes to speak. Seeing none, we'll turn it over to the commission.
Chair, I make a motion to approve with discussion.
Support Benecki.
As a motion by Commissioner Halawadi, supported by Commissioner Benecki. Go ahead with the discussion.
Okay, can the petitioner and possibly the owner step forward, please?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. Okay, just a couple quick questions. You mentioned there were 3 separate businesses operating on this one property.
Right.
Okay, what are the hours of operation of these different businesses?
Can I bring up my client?
Yes, I did ask for him to step forward. He must not have heard.
Hours of operation? What time, when are you open, when are you close?
Of all 3?
All 3, I open from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m.
He's the tire.
Okay.
What about the warehouse?
The warehouse is open from 5 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Okay.
And the other one, he operates from 11 o'clock until 7 o'clock.
Oh, not too late night, to
No.
8, 9 o'clock in the
No,
evening?
no.
Okay, that's good. So not
And,
that much a disturbance to the residents.
Can I told him before, I thought make sure close early because I don't want any complaint from the neighbor, you know. So I want to be a friend with the neighbor, you know. I
There you
told
go.
him before. Why?
That's
Because I don't want to infect anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with everybody, you know.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay, and both of you have no problems with the recommendations that were given by our...
No, in fact, we've actually initiated most of them. We've been working back and forth with
No,
the
but
planning.
like especially going that, you know, you have to go in front of the ZBA for those variances.
Yeah, no, we understand that. We actually moved our fence line 25 feet back, but the building has been there for, I don't know, 100 years, something, I don't know, that's an exaggeration, but it's at 20 feet, not 25. So that's the variance that we're going for a building that's already been long established.
Okay, thank you. I yield the floor, Chair.
Thanks, Commissioner. Any other good discussion? Commissioner Benecki?
Yes, I understand. I heard Michelle say that you had not had the revised copy, and you heard that they're asking for a performance bond of 1,000. Is that going to be okay with you?
Yeah, 1,000 is no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Duzay?
I'm very happy to see that you're raising the wall to 10 feet, but we cannot approve a 10-foot wall. The only people that can do it is the zoning board of appeals.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I think it's a terrific idea to hide the pods. I didn't know they were 9.5 feet.
You can get them pretty much any shape, size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know that because we sometimes do container homes with the bigger ones.
Oh, okay. Something new going around, making homes out of that stuff. Do you have any cars that are being worked on anywhere around here that are overnight or that you have to keep on the property for any extended period of time?
Yes, we have, that's what that, if you look on the drawing, right, that section right there is
Right.
for vehicles that are being worked on, and they're behind a fence with a solid fence and a solid wall in the back line.
You're not, so let's say a car that needs repair is gonna be there for a week?
I don't know the operation, but I don't know the operation.
I just don't wanna see cars, busted up cars sitting there for 6 months to a year or whatever.
Well, to be honest, sir, that would be financially unwise for the client, for the,
Correct, but.
he needs the room for cars that are coming in and out, so it wouldn't be in his best interest even to have cars for that long.
Well, if, as long as we have an understanding that you're not gonna leave cars there that are busted up and not running for over a month or 2 months, up to a year, like, because we've had problems with that previously.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah. Yeah, I've done this on several occasions with collision shops and places. But, I mean, I can't speak to that, but I can definitely have the owner pass the word on to his tenant and tell him, don't leave cars there over 6 months. Would that be sufficient?
That would be more than sufficient.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Good evening, sir. I'm glad you're able to work out the situation with the wall, because that was a concern that I had.
Yeah, we're not quite sure how we're gonna do it, but we'll raise it to 10 feet.
But I know that if you raise it up with the concrete, you're gonna have to put extra reinforcement in it.
Oh, yeah, that's how it's normally done. But
Right.
the advantage, though, to this wall is that it's made out of block. So what you do is with the cavity, you take the top cap off, you run steel rods all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top, and then you fill that with concrete. And you
Right.
basically make a line of columns, steel reinforced columns.
Right.
And,
Okay, very good, sir.
Thank you.
That was a motion by Commissioner Halawadi, supported by Commissioner Benecki. Roll call.
Commissioner Halawadi,
Yes.
Commissioner Bonecki,
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Ansar,
Yes, to approve.
Commissioner Hawk,
Yes.
Commissioner Duze,
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Mori votes yes, Commissioner Smith.
Yes to approve. Good luck with your project, sir.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your call.
Have a good evening. Item number 6C,
Item number 6C, site plan for a new fitness training center located on the south side of Jervis Avenue, approximately 177 feet west of Ryan Road, 3878 Jervis Avenue, Section 31, Mosgan and Megan Refishomali and MRE Home LLC, PSP 260003. Thank you.
good evening, petitioner. Can you come up a minute, please?
How you
State your
doing?
name and address. Tell us a little bit about your project.
Yes, I'm Blair Hollis as well. I think it was on there, it might have been spelled a little wrong. It's just a fitness center, a small fitness center that we plan to put into community. We want to actually be a pillar of the community. I've been training my whole life, and the Lord has blessed me with the opportunity that, up to you guys, if this gets approved, you know, I will be able to continue to be vigorous with this. But our project is more of a smaller, one-on-one base. I train a lot of celebrities. I train a lot of athletes. I train people in the NFL. So they like smaller. They don't like the crowds of the LA Fitnesses and the Planet Fitnesses. It just gets too much. So what I'm doing, I actually train out of LA Fitness right now, and I go to their little gyms as well. But we're trying to build something for the community for smaller, more intimate, personal fitness goals. Like I said, I've been doing this my whole life. And we also have a variance that we might have to put in pertaining to 4 parking spaces. If it was permitted, we were going to also add a couple bike racks. Like I said, this is for the community, so we want to keep everything for the community. So some people might want to ride their bike there. Our hours of operation will be every day from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. With the latest, it'd be 9 o'clock. That's for anybody that's like hey, I don't really want to be in there with no one else, so that'll be our times. Pardon me, I'm a little nervous. She got me nervous, so don't mind me. I take pride in what I do, everything I do. I'm more so the training part of it. She's more so the realty part of it, so we're actually a 1-2 combo. And if this is approved, like I said, we just want to be pillars of the community. We want to continue to put health into the community, continue to make people eat better, and live longer. I think we need more people out here that's their goal, you know. We always will put God first. That's everything we do. We don't plan on making noise. Like I said, this is more personal training for more intimate sessions that can miss the crowd of the LA Fitnesses, the Planet Fitnesses, just the bigger gyms. We're going to be a small gym. The personal training sessions, which I do now, it does not exceed more than 6 people at a time. So from our hours, we won't, with the variance, I'm sure we will still have to put that in, but it won't oversee the parking spaces, which sometimes that's not guaranteed, but I'm letting you know, like, I'm doing it now, and it's usually 6 people, and then they're in and out. Like I said, these people come, these people go. I don't have time for the games. Hey, this is what we're doing today. But I also do one-on-one training for, like I said, I train a lot of, they're Tubi actors, but they're celebrities to me. And I take pride in that. I take pride in everything I do. And like I said, we just really want to be pillars of the community.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Correspondence?
Correspondence, taxes, current building. Building department will conduct a plan review once a building permit/plan review application is submitted. Engineering, preliminary review of this site indicates no difficulty in development. AT&T does not object to the proposed new fitness center. Comcast, we have aerial facilities in the area, but we have no conflicts with the proposal. DTE Electric Company has received and reviewed the site plan for new fitness training center. DTE Electric Company has no objection to the site plan for a new fitness training center impacting 3878 Jarvis Avenue, Warren, Michigan, Section 31, per the site plan provided. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me at 586-783-1978. MCPWO. The Macomb County Public Works Office, MCPWO, has reviewed the site plan for the project referenced above and has determined the proposed site disturbance is less than 1 acre and will not require a stormwater review from this office. Prior to construction, a soil erosion permit will be required from this office. Contact our soil erosion department at 586-469-5327 for more information regarding same. If a no objection letter is required, please forward your request to wesley.jonick@macomb.gov.org. Thank you.
Thanks, Madam Secretary. Planning Department's recommendation?
It is recommended that the site plan for a new fitness training center be approved with the standard conditions of the Planning Commission, and more specifically, number 1, 5 copies of revised site plan shall be submitted indicating the following. 1A, add the hours of operation on the site plan. 1B, a note shall be provided stating all outdoor retail sales of items shall be prohibited on the site. 1C, a note shall be provided stating open storage of materials shall not be permitted on the site. 1D, a note shall be provided stating all lighting on the site shall be shielded and not encroach upon abutting properties. The light fixture's pole and base shall be no higher than 20 feet as measured from the top of the light fixture to the bottom of the base at ground level. All glare shall be eliminated from all light fixtures. Upward directed lighting shall not be permitted. 1E, indicate all proposed lighting on the site and on the new building. 1F, update the site plan to include plantings, include trees such as eastern redbud, flowering cherry, lilac, or serviceberry. Plant 2 trees in the front lawn area, 1 centered in each lawn area. Plant 4 shrubs such as arrowwood viburnum or fragrant sumac between the 4 parking spaces and the walkway, and between the walkway and the east property line. 1G, a note shall be provided stating all landscaped areas shall be automatically irrigated. 1H, label all proposed fencing, including the type and height. Provide a note indicating the chain link fence along the front and east property line to be removed. 1I, a trash enclosure shall be provided on the site with the following note. A trash enclosure measuring a minimum of 10 feet by 10 feet shall be constructed on the constructed of 6-foot-high brick embossed poured concrete walls with a 45-degree angle cap, have screen gates, and be placed upon a minimum 10 feet by 18 feet concrete pad that provides an 8-foot wide apron. Masonry blocks shall not be used as a construction material. Number 2, 2 copies of revised elevation plans shall be submitted indicating the following. Indicate the mean height of the building as measured between the eaves and the ridge height. Number 3, the following variance may need to be obtained from the Zoning Board of Appeals prior to the release of the site plan to the Building Division, and that's to waive 4 parking spaces. If approved, the variance shall be added to the revised site plan. And number 4, a performance bond in the amount of $12,000 shall be posted according to the estimated cost of $400,000 by the petitioner. And I know the petitioner mentioned about adding bike racks, and that's not an issue. So when they revise the plan, adding some bike racks, you know, in some location that isn't going to impede with the parking spaces, maybe somewhere around the building, I mean, or near that walkway area, I mean, that should be fine. So just have that on the updated site plan. So this ends the recommendation.
Thanks, Ms. Michelle. This is a public hearing. Anybody who would like to speak on this item, please come up, state your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes to speak. Seeing none, we'll turn over to the commission.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the site plan for a new fitness training center per the recommendation and with discussion.
Support by Ansar.
There's a motion by Commissioner Duzay, supported by Commissioner Ansar. Go ahead with the discussion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can you come up to the microphone, please? I like to see this because it's new building in an area that could use it. Question.
Yes.
Are you hooked up with any hospital or any place else for therapy work?
No, I'm not. As of right now, no, I'm not.
Are you thinking about it, or is it possible that you're gonna go down that road in the future?
I couldn't, I mean, I can't say that right now, you know.
And that's fair enough, not a problem. Some of these big places, fitness centers, you go in there and it's not therapy. Everybody's working out.
I just hate to take the personal side of it out of it, and then it gets too overwhelmed.
Right.
Because we're still in the community, and I hate to be a nuisance to the community because it gets overwhelmed.
Okay.
So like, as I stated, it's more of a personal training, smaller group sessions. The more you get into the therapy, the more we're taking from what we are and being someone else. We mostly train like athletes and stuff like that.
And that's fair enough.
Yes.
I have no problem. I'm in the middle of, I'm going to therapy twice a week.
I would love to help you though. You know, I would love it. Could put you through a little therapy. I specialize in all, you know.
We're not gonna have that discussion, not right now, anyway. That's, but thanks for the offer.
Yes, yes.
Second, are you going to generate enough trash to,
No. And we put that, when we were talking to our engineers and the people that's been helping us put this together, we have pickup trucks already. It's gonna be minimum trash, maybe water bottles, stuff like that. So we won't accumulate too much trash. I'm sure we're gonna have up to par whatever we have to, you know, up to code we will have, but most of the stuff we won't. It's be water bottles.
well, if you keep the trash or whatever is generated there inside and take it out once a week or however you're gonna do it,
Yes.
then that would alleviate you having to build a trash enclosure and get a
Exactly.
dumpster and everything.
Like I said, we plan on, when we were talking about this, we both have pickup trucks, and like I said, as of right now, it's water bottles.
Well,
I can't see it being anything else because we won't have a sauna. We won't have a sauna. We won't have showers and stuff like that. So most of the time, people, what they come with, they're gonna leave with.
okay.
People are not gonna be eating there. We don't want no food in there, none of that, you know, so, I think the trash and debris will be at a minimum.
Well, if, then you would have to put something on the print that says that the trash will be held internally and then you don't need a trash enclosure.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Is that, does the planning department agree with that, or?
Yeah, that'd be fine to put a note that what you said and then to be disposed of elsewhere, like it's not, they're just going to take it and dispose of it.
Well, because I'm looking at this and asking myself, why do they need a trash enclosure?
I mean, it's a standard commercial, industrial, yeah, but if the,
I understand
yeah,
that.
so we could remove the condition if you want to have a note saying to be, you know, minimal trash, to be
To be kept
maintained in the building and disposed of elsewhere. I mean,
that would be perfect.
Okay, yeah,
That would
that's
be
fine.
perfect, and I think that covers him and it covers us and so on. Because from my way of thinking, that's a lot of money being wasted on something that's not needed.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that sounds good.
thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Anyone
Mr. Chair,
else?
Mr. Chair. May I please?
Commissioner Ansah.
All right, thank you. First of all, I want to thank you for choosing this business because I like to go gym, and I'm also a certified trainer, but I didn't go for this career. So it is very helpful for the community, especially is health-wise, and also younger generation, they can find another opportunity to go to the gym. Sometimes they don't like to go to the LA Fitness, as you said. Sometimes some people, they don't like to go to the Planet Fitness as too much crowded. So, and also as you mentioned that you're going to be the personal trainer, you will take care of them personally.
Yes,
So
I'm actually
it's a good thing.
certified. I'm a certified nutritionist. I'm a certified personal trainer. I have my strength and conditioning.
Nice.
I played football my whole life at Grand Valley State. That's where I ended at. I have a degree in criminal justice, but I don't know what I'm doing. The
It's
Lord,
the same thing.
The Lord led me
Some
here.
guys
So
like
I'm
me,
here
I didn't go for
in
the
front of you
training
guys
too.
today, giving you, so yeah, it was a lot of avenues that I could have took, but the Lord led me here to be with you guys today. So I appreciate you guys too for at least hearing us.
Yeah, I can see that you are very passionate about it,
Yes.
and as
I'm
you
a
are
little
passionate
nervous,
about
but I take pride in this. I take pride in everything I do.
Yeah. So I have a question. As you mentioned in your earlier speech that hours of operation will be 6 to 8 p.m., right? If I'm
Yes.
6 to 8 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay. So how will be your business transition? Like a monthly subscriber or just a walk-in or any
It's
daily?
monthly subscriptions.
Monthly subscription.
subscriptions, yes. And once we reach a cap, that's it until obviously one person leaves and we can get another person in. Like I said, we want to do this for the community. We do not want to be a nuisance to the community. We do not want it to be overcrowded. That's why I don't know about the variance, but I don't think we'll ever oversee the parking spaces. But I do think even if we have to, I don't really want to shrink it because everything is perfect right now for, everything I put in my mind and I've dreamed of. But with that being said, I still think we should put the bike racks for people in the community.
That's a good
because
idea.
there
That's a
might
good
be-
idea.
There might be kids at Fitzgerald that wants to ride their bike to the gym in the summer. I breathe fitness. I love fitness. I think more people need to get active, get up and move. And I think that's the problem with us in today's society. We don't have enough pillars in the community that cares about the community. They say they do, but then we put liquor stores, we put this, we put that. And I don't mean to down anyone else that's in here trying to push their business.
I agree with
But
you.
that's just me, and the Lord led me to be here, and He led me to meet Megan. And I don't know, I can just.
You did a
it's
great job.
blessing.
Trust me. You took the right business.
Thank you.
That's gonna help also community. And my third question is like, is gonna be group training or just a individual personal training?
It's mostly going to be group. It's mostly going to be personal training, but 3 times a day I will host a group session, which would not exceed more than 6 people.
Yeah, group session can help community. A lot of people sometimes they
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
come to the
yeah.
group. Okay, and as our reducer mentioned that you wanna have a what do you call therapy, but for him we can put something different like hydro massage. You're gonna have a hydro
Yeah.
massage system.
No, we won't have any of that. It's more just personal training.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can put one for him. Okay. By the way, thank you so much. I got all the answer and welcome.
Thank you.
To the
God
city of
bless you.
Warren.
As long as we stay
Mr. Chair.
gluten-free.
I think Commissioner Benecki was next.
I just have a couple points. You mentioned that you had the mostly water bottles and that. Are you going to recycle those, I hope?
Yes,
Okay,
for
'cause
sure.
Warren
yes,
has the
yes,
recycling.
Yes, for sure.
And I think the bike rack is great, especially that's where we're going. We're putting bike lanes and we're trying to
Yes, I
implement
think more
that
people
too.
need to just move.
Yeah,
Just move.
I
Even if it's
agree.
just riding a bike or walking. You know, everybody don't have to come work out. Even if it's just going to the mall and walking at the mall. I'm a firm believer in just moving.
I'm
Get
an
up,
out-
move your body. We don't want to get too old to the point where we can't move. And we take advantage. We need to take advantage of that because most people don't.
I agree. I'm an LA and a Planet Fitness member, so I
Okay,
agree with
okay.
that. Michelle, I have a question for you, please. Because they were mentioning they're not going to use the trash bin, will that
Yes.
change their performance bond?
Well, I guess because that does have a cost to it, creating that. So, well, I mean, I suppose if we want to reduce it from the amount we asked for, the 12,000 to be posted, I mean, if we reduced it to like, you know, somewhere between 8 to 10, I mean, I would say it's up to the planning commission, but I'd say
Okay.
reducing it, that would be fine.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
I think this is also a really good business coming to Warren. Thank you.
Mhm.
Are you-
Thank you. Commissioner Hart?
Mr. Chair, I would like to, first of all, I would like to give you a thanks because I know the community very well and I don't see any neighbor from here, so they are very happy. Look like they are not complaining. But I'm asking, are you guys playing any loud music outside or?
No, that's like one of the things that we're going to be mindful of. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you guys. We will have music, but we will be mindful at all times. We're going to be mindful, and we're not going to hook up systems like this where it can get too loud. We have speakers that we will take in there, and it'll be enclosed. Like I said, we want to put the community first. Everything we do, we want to put, even with the bike racks, it's about the community. Everything we're doing is literally for the community. So we don't want to be a nuisance in any way possible. I'm talking about from parking to the noise to the people to anything. Like, we just do not want to be a nuisance. So the music will not be a problem. We will have music, but it will not be loud. Like I said, we plan on having speakers. We're already, if you see, we're already a lot of money into this, so a sound system probably is not even in the picture. But like I said, we plan on just having speakers. We will keep it at a minimum. We don't want no tickets either, so we don't want no complaints, and we want to make the community happy. We also want to do something for the community. I don't know if it's permitted to go door to door, let these people know, or put something on their door to let them know, like, hey, if you guys come to our gym, this is what we offer to you, maybe a discount, maybe something just from being like in that radius of the community. But no, I don't think music will be a problem. We will have it, but it will be more so speakers that we're bringing in. We will keep them there, but we're not getting like 10 speakers hooked up so they can be blaring out into the neighborhood. Like I said, for the last time, for the umpteenth time, we do not want to be a nuisance to the community, and we just want to be pillars of the community.
Thank you. And how long is going to take to finish your project, do you think?
I think once we get approved and we can start, I mean, anywhere from, I'm thinking, I'm hypothetically speaking, so let's say anywhere from 6 to 8, 9 months. So that's with no hiccups in the road. Like you said, we might still have to go through a variance, so we can't even get started today or tomorrow, even if we wanted to. So once the variance, I'm thinking, we're ready to go. We've been eager to get this
Call it a
going
year.
for a while now. So once we get the go-ahead, it's basically, it's a time game on the variance, if we get approved for the variance or not.
Thank you. You have a good luck.
We are also paying for everything cash, so we are ready to go.
Oh.
Our building is going up in our building, people said it's gonna go up in 6 weeks. So as soon as we finish all the paperwork, we're hoping it's gonna be soon, around summertime.
Yes. Hoping everything will be smooth. Thank you. Yeah, because I drive by almost every day, 3-4 times a day there. Yes. It's a very nice area, yes. There is no other gym, I think, in this area. Yeah.
No.
So the community will be benefited.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman?
Are you finished? Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to amend my motion to lower the bond to 8,000.
Okay. Do I have a support on that? That was.
I agree with that.
Commissioner
I
Ansel.
am seconding. I agree with
Okay,
that.
To amend the motion to lower the bond to $8,000.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? Good evening.
Good evening.
Sounds like you've got a good plan.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're on top of everything. It'll be exciting to see it. I'll come by and visit.
Please do.
Because my
I
wife
pray you
says
do.
I'm one of those people that don't like to work out, so,
You used to play some back in the day.
nah.
You can't fool me.
But anyway, we're gonna say good luck with your project.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you also. That was a motion by Commissioner Duzay, supported by Commissioner Ansar. Roll call.
Commissioner Duzay?
Yes.
Commissioner Ansar?
Yes.
Commissioner Halawadi?
Yes, most definitely, and you'll be probably seeing me there.
Commissioner Hawk?
Yes.
Commissioner Mori votes yes. Commissioner Benecki?
Yes.
Commissioner Smith?
Yes, and good luck with your project. Have a good evening. Thank you. Item number 6D.
Item number 60, site plan for the addition of open storage of semi-trailers and crated mechanical equipment located on the southeast corner of 9 Mile Road and Becker Avenue, 12350 9 Mile Road, Section 35, Anthony Valen and IX Mile Road, on 9 Mile Road, LLC, Ron Vander Mullen and Young Supply, PSP 260005. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Is the petitioner here this evening? Good evening, sir. Can you tell us a little bit about your project?
Yes, hi, I'm Jeffrey Graham, project architect. This is the gentleman that he represents, Young Supply Company. They've been around for a while. They have a very large warehouse where they sell mechanical equipment. And what they've done is that they've only they've been in business for many years, but this is the second year they've owned this building. They were unaware when they moved in that they needed to get a open storage license. The reason why was because they didn't think they'd ever need it. The factory was huge. It was a huge investment. It was a lot bigger than their old building was. But they're doing so well that they filled it up, and now they need to store some things outside, some mechanical equipment, things that you would find outside anyway, like rooftop units and et cetera. What we wanted to do basically is to make sure that we're in compliance with what you've asked. We've been talking and meeting with the planning department. They've given the recommendations. We've looked at the recommendations, and we have no issue with any one of them. So we'd like to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Planning Department's recommendation?
Correspondence.
Oh, correspondence.
Okay.
Getting ahead of myself here. Sorry.
Correspondence, taxes, current building, no effect on building operations. Engineering, preliminary review of this site indicates no difficulty in development. Police, the Warren Police Department does not foresee any issues for the addition of open storage. AT&T does not object to the proposed plans for open storage. We do have facilities serving the building and the property, but they should not be affected. Comcast, we have no conflicts with this proposal. DTE Electric Company has received and reviewed the site plan for addition of open storage of semi-trailers and crated mechanical equipment. DTE Electric Company has no objection to the site plan for addition of open storage of semi-trailers and crated mechanical equipment impacting 12350 East 9 Mile Road, Warren, Michigan 48089, Section 35, per the site plan provided. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me at 586-783-1978. MCPWO. The Macomb County Public Works Office, MCPWO, has reviewed the site plan for the project referenced above and has determined the proposed site disturbance is less than 1 acre and will not require a stormwater review from this office. Prior to construction, a soil erosion permit will be required from this office. Contact our soil erosion department at 586-469-5327 for more information regarding same. If a no objection letter is required, please forward your request to wesley.jonick@macomb.gov.org. Thank you.
Thanks, Madam Secretary. Now, Planning Department's recommendation.
It is recommended that the site plan for the addition of open storage of semi-trailers and crated mechanical equipment be approved with the standard conditions of the Planning Commission, and more specifically, number 1, 5 copies of revised site plan shall be submitted indicating the following. 1A, the zoning line of the M2 and M3 districts shall be indicated on the site plan measuring 300 feet south of the 60-foot right-of-way. A line was provided at 250 feet south of the 60-foot right-of-way and shall be removed. 1B, a 25-foot wide front setback line for the M2 district is incorrectly indicated. The front setback line shall be 50 feet and corrected on the plan. The 25-foot setback shall be changed in the site data chart to 50 feet setback. 1C, the parking space requirement in the site data chart should be corrected as follows. Number 1, required parking is calculated at 1 parking space per 1,200 square feet. The required parking spaces are a total of 175. C2, the provided parking spaces were counted by the staff to equal 110 spaces, not 88 spaces, as indicated in the site data chart. C3, remove the parking surplus of 71 spaces. C4, the petitioner shall obtain a variance for 65 parking spaces. Indicate this in the site data chart. Then 1D, the driveway shall be dimensioned with the width measured at the property line and the radii provided. 1E, a landscape plan or landscaping on the site plan shall be indicated as follows. E1, all existing landscaping shall be indicated. This includes the type and size of the plantings. E2, 4 additional deciduous trees measuring 3-inch caliper in size shall be planted centered between the sidewalk and the street curb along 9 Mile Road and between the west driveway and the west property line, Becker Avenue. The trees shall be equally spaced 36 feet between each other. Number 3, 4 additional deciduous or conifer trees measuring 3-inch caliper in size shall be planted centered on the front setback area between the sidewalk and the north edge of the existing parking lot and between the west driveway and the west property line. The trees shall be equally spaced 36 feet between each other. Number 4, a pond is indicated between the east property line and the east side of the building. If the pond is used as either a retention or detention pond, it shall be labeled. F, a trash enclosure must be provided on the site with the following note stating a trash enclosure measuring a minimum of 10 feet by 10 feet shall be constructed of 6-foot-high brick embossed poured concrete walls with 45-degree angle cap, have screen gates, and be placed upon a minimum 10 feet by 18 feet concrete pad that provides an 8-foot wide apron. Masonry blocks shall not be used as a construction material. And number 2, the survey indicates the north property line, the center of 9 Mile Road. The property description indicates the roadway as 33 feet, half-width right-of-way. The owner shall deed the north 60 feet of the property to the city of Warren. The petitioner shall contact the Public Service Department to begin the process. Copies of the submittals shall be provided to the Planning Department. Number 3, the following variances may need to be obtained from the Zoning Board of Appeals prior to the release of the site plan to the Building Division. 3A, the petitioner would need to obtain a variance for 65 parking spaces. 3B, the petitioner shall obtain a variance for the parking area located in the northwest corner area setback only 33 feet. Required setback is 50 from the north property line, which is 9 Mile Road. And number 4, a performance bond in the amount of $126 shall be posted according to the estimated cost of $4,200 by the petitioner. And the note states the planning staff believes the proposed bond amount is too low, given the fact that planting 8 trees is part of the required improvements. A new estimate shall be provided closer to $33,500, resulting in a bond in the amount of $1,000. And that ends the recommendation.
Thanks, Ms. Michelle. This is a public hearing. If anybody would like to speak on this item, please come up, state your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes to speak.
Hi, my name's Greg Lemer. I live off of Nagel Street, 22884. I have only but one question. Hours of operation, because the last place it was in there was running 24 hours before. Is that going to be what this is again?
That's your question, sir? We'll bring it, you bring the question to us, and then we'll talk to the petitioner about it.
Well, I was just wondering, what is the zoning, and what is hours of operation?
Well, the hours of operation the owner can tell you. But being it's a heating and cooling facility, it's not gonna be long hours of operation.
Okay. I
So
was just-
we'll find out what his hours of operation is.
I wasn't sure if they were just gonna have semis coming all night long.
No, I don't think so on that. No.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Did you
thank you.
state your name and address for the record?
I just did.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else want to? Okay, seeing none, we'll turn it over to the commission.
Chair, I make a motion to approve with discussion.
Support Maury.
There's a motion by Commissioner Halawadi, supported by Commissioner Maury. Discussion?
Can the petitioner step forward, please? Good evening, gentlemen. Yep, I live around that area too, and I, like that gentleman too, I was concerned, I had that in my notes too. What are the hours of operation gonna be? When are the trucks gonna be going in and out?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday.
No weekends and no late
No
nights?
weekends, no.
Because
No,
at
it's-
one time, near there, Stellantis, if you wanna call it, right at 9 and Hoover,
Oh, yeah.
they built that warehouse, but
Yeah.
of course they're not using it. But they were pretty much operating almost 24 hours, and that was, really could be a nuisance late at night.
Yeah, absolutely. When we looked at the building, they were still in there, Syncreon, yes.
Yeah, but then, due to what's happening in the automotive industry, they're not, it's not even in operation now,
Yeah, they're gone, yeah, they moved out, yes,
for now.
for now, yeah.
Okay, that was thank you, I yield the floor.
Anyone else like to speak on this? Good evening to the petitioner. I go to Young Supply quite a few times. I haven't been in a while, but I stopped in there one day when they first moved in there, and they hadn't really set it up yet.
Okay.
So it's good to see that it's in our area, because
Thank you.
normally I'd have to go downtown to Detroit or
Yes.
go out to, there's one out off of 8 Mile too, I think. So I tried to have one that's a little close by, so that's nice. Do you have any questions about the bond or anything?
No, but we're fine with the bond.
Okay. All right then. That was a motion by Commissioner Halawadi, supported by Commissioner Maury. Roll call.
Commissioner Halawadi?
Good. I do have a question though, should I amend it to increase the bond to 1,000?
You can if you want, but these already, I mentioned the bond to him. Go ahead if you feel you want to
Okay,
amend the
I
bond.
make a motion to amend the bond as recommended by the planning department.
Okay,
I support that.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Back to the petitioner. Okay, got a roll call.
Yep. Commissioner Halawadi?
Yes?
Commissioner Maury votes yes. Commissioner Ansar?
Yes.
Commissioner Hawk?
Yes.
Commissioner Duze?
Yes.
Commissioner Benacki?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Smith?
Yes, approved, and welcome to the area. This will
Thank
be a
you very
nice,
much.
nice improvement to the area. Have a good evening. Item number 7, correspondence, seeing none. Item number 8, old business.
Minor amendment to the site plan for the addition of 3 donation bins at the mosque located on the east side of Ryan Road, approximately 333.98 feet north of Parent Avenue, 28630 Ryan Road, Section 17, Steve Mustafa Eltruck, Iona, PMA 260001. The minor amendment is for the addition of 3 donation bins. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. You want to tell us a little bit about your project?
Yes, good evening, commissioners. My name is Steve Mustafa Elturk, Imam and President of the Islamic Organization of North America, Iona Mosque and Learning Center on 12 and Ryan.
Okay, thank you. You want to tell us a little bit what you want, or we?
Yes, sure. Apparently, this is an amendment to a site plan that we have applied for the construction. But those donation bins have nothing to do with the construction site. At any rate, the planning department wanted to add it to that site, that's fine. Let me just explain the purpose of these donation bins. First of all, I understand and appreciate the city, after those individuals who are installing bins for profit. I understand it had become an issue for the city. The bins we had for many, many years. The planning department or the State of Warren or the zoning board did not mind having ours. About 15 years ago, the only objection was it shouldn't be by the road. We moved them to the back, and now all of a sudden we get warnings and we get letters that you need to remove them. Mr. Frank from the building department even took us to court, and we still have a pending court date, which was really between us ridiculous. These are donation bins that are to benefit the less fortunate ones. They are, but again, I understand why Warren City is doing that. We want to maintain the city to be, looking good, etc., and not having others exploit these in-kind donations. Anyhow, the purpose of these donation bins is to serve our community by facilitating the collection of gently used clothing and shoes for individuals and families in need. All donated items will be distributed through Zaman International, a well-established charitable organization based in Inkster, Michigan, which provides humanitarian assistance, social services, and emergency aid to underserved populations throughout Southeast Michigan. By the way, I know the sister that started that organization years ago. They have a big warehouse there. I have been there. It's similar to Salvation Army. The difference is anyone who needs anything can go into the warehouse, pick up what they need, clothing, otherwise, for free. So it's a great opportunity for the undeserved population in Southeast Michigan to be, looked after by ourselves, Iona, which we don't get any money of rent, let's say, for those donation boxes. At any rate, each proposed donation bin will occupy approximately 3 square feet, and the bins will be placed in a location that does not obstruct pedestrian walkways, parking areas, visibility, or traffic flow. You can see it in the pictures. They're way in the back of the building, away from the traffic, the main road on Ryan. We are committed to ensuring that the bins are maintained in a clean, orderly, and secure manner, and that collections occur regularly to prevent overflow or nuisance conditions. This initiative aligns with our organization's mission of community service, social responsibility, and support for those experiencing hardship. We believe that the addition of these donation bins will provide a meaningful benefit to the broader Warren community while remaining fully compliant with applicable zoning, planning, and property maintenance requirements. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Thank you, sir. Correspondence?
Correspondence: taxes current building does not affect building operations. Engineering preliminary review of this site indicates no difficulty in development. Police: the Warren Police Department does not foresee any issues with the amended site plans, although it might be wise of the business to have security camera monitoring the donation bins in case of vandalism. AT&T does not object to this proposal. We have facilities in the area, but they should not be affected. Comcast does have facilities in the area, but they're not in conflict with this proposal. MCPWO. The Macomb County Public Works Office, MCPWO, has reviewed the site plan for the project referenced above and has determined the proposed site disturbance is less than 1 acre and will not require a stormwater review from this office. Prior to construction, a soil erosion permit will be required from this office. Contact our soil erosion department at 586-469-5327 for more information regarding same. If a no objection letter is required, please forward your request to wesley.jonick@macombgov.org. Thank you.
Thanks, Madam Secretary. I need a motion to recognize this as a minor amendment.
Motion to recognize as minor amendment. Maury.
Support by Ansar.
There's a motion by Commissioner Maury, support Commissioner Ansar. Roll call.
Commissioner Maury, I vote yes. Commissioner Ansar?
Yes.
Commissioner Halawadi?
Yes.
Commissioner Hawk?
Yes.
Commissioner Duze?
Yes.
Commissioner Benecki?
Yes.
Commissioner Smith?
Yes, to recognize as a minor amendment. Now I need a motion to, for the amendment.
Recommendation from planning?
Motion to approve with discussion.
Hold it.
Is that where we're at?
We
Is there
can
any
do that.
recommendation?
Planning Department's recommendation.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is recommended that the site plan for a minor amendment to the approved site plan for building addition to the mosque for 3 donation bins be approved with the standard conditions of the Planning Commission, and more specifically, number 1, 5 copies of revised site plans be submitted indicating the following. A, update the zoning on the site plan as follows: R1C, one-family residential district, that's lot 9. P, parking district, is the east 60 feet of lots 17, 18, and 19. And C1, local business district, that's the balance of the property. B, the plan indicates that a variance is requested for a 12-foot, 4-inch south setback. However, it was granted by the Zoning Board of Appeals on April 12, 2023. So just, the plan should add all the previously granted variances, so that could be that should be updated on the site plan. 1C, correct the total floor area. It should read 20,729 gross floor area. 1D, the site plan indicates there are 13 accessible spaces. However, planning staff only identified 9 accessible spaces. Update the plan accordingly. 1E, a note shall be provided stating all lighting on the site shall be shielded and not encroach upon abutting properties. The light fixtures, pole, and base shall be no higher than 20 feet as measured from the top of the light fixture to the bottom of the base at ground level. All glare shall be eliminated from all light fixtures. Upward directed lighting shall not be permitted. F, the landscaping indicated on the site plan appears the same as the approved site plan from November 7th, 2022. Update the site plan to include the landscaping key provided on the site plan revision date January 24th, 2023. G, dimension the clothing storage bins in feet rather than inches. Include the total square footage for each bin and the total for all 3 bins, which you did say they're 3 square feet each, so we do know that. Just add that to the site plan. 1H, provided dimension between the clothing bins and the surrounding buildings. Number 2, the following variance may need to be obtained from the Zoning Board of Appeals prior to the release of the site plan to the Building Division, and that's to allow the storage of the clothing bins in a C1 business district. So the storage bins are considered storage now, and so that's where the variance that would be required. If approved, the variance shall be added to the revised site plan. And number 3, a cash bond in the amount of $22,500 was posted on October 30th, 2023. This bond will continue to be held until the petitioner notifies staff the building addition project, and that project number is PSP 220043 is complete. The request to add clothing bins will not require an additional bond. And this ends the recommendation.
Thanks, Ms. Michelle. Now I need a motion for the
Motion to approve with
Project.
discussion.
Support by Ansar.
There's a motion by Commissioner Benecki, supported by Commissioner Ansar. Discussion?
Chair.
Go ahead.
Good evening. I live right by you, so I'm very familiar with your place, and I think this is a great idea. I think everybody needs help. I know the city's been frowning a little bit on them because they've been putting stuff all over, just leaving trash. Being how your building is and how you have a gate and how I think you keep your place up, I don't think that's an issue. But I never noticed if the gates are locked or shut. Do you have an hours where your gates are closed?
Well, mainly the bins are for our community, so nobody knows outside of our community
Okay.
about those bins. So only those who attend our congregation, typically, I'd say 99% of them bring in clothes
Okay.
into those bins. It's strictly for our community.
Okay, all right, that's fair. And, yeah, thank you. You
Oh,
have the
you're
floor.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Commissioner,
Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Hawk? Go ahead.
I would like to ask him. Okay,
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, yes. Thank you, Imam, to bring a very important things here today, and we're really appreciated. Okay, so how many bins total?
We
you are-
have 3 bins total. If you want to bring in the pictures up there again, if you don't mind. You could see the pictures, very professional. You know, I mean, you can see them in the pictures. Very durable, I mean, to code. They're made for that purpose.
So, like, all 3 bins are for same materials?
Yes,
or is it
same
different?
thing, yeah, all 3. Actually, the response was so overwhelming from our community. We started with 1, and then we added another one, because as the sister was mentioning, you know, putting stuff around the bin, so we needed to add more to accommodate the community. So now we collect more in-kind donations of clothing and shoes. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. These bins are actually, I know the area very well where the bins are located. It's not visible from the, like, road.
No, it's
and
way.
they are keep maintaining very well. So hopefully they will continue to do that, and community will be benefited.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Imam.
behind that dumpster, actually, in the very back of the building, behind the soup kitchen, actually.
Yes.
Right behind the soup kitchen
Yes.
building.
It's not blocking the traffic, right?
No, not at all. Not the parking lot,
Right.
nothing. Yeah, you can see him in the upper right-hand corner. Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Chair.
Was, nobody said, okay, go ahead, Commissioner. Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Imam Mustafa Al-Turk. And you had a chance to review all the recommendation?
What's that?
You had a chance to review all the recommendation?
Recommendation, yes, I do have one objection. I'll take it up with the Department of Planning regarding the variance from the
Yeah, that's what I was.
from the zoning. I don't need no variance for this. I mean, come on. What do I need variance for 3 bins over there? We already have a
Yeah.
variance for the mosque that we obtained back in 2007, unless it's a may need. If you read it correctly, it's a may need. So I'll take that up with the zoning board. It may not. I don't know.
I see that number 3, recommendation number 3A is asking for, yeah,
Recommendation,
number
hold on a
3B. is-
Recommend, the plan, which one?
Number 3B.
Oh, 3B.
Yes, in the second page.
Where is it? Yeah, 3B.
No, only
No,
3.
3B.
No, there is no 3B. In the
This is
recommendations?
Oh, I
No,
missed.
these are findings. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
this is 3.
1B
Oh,
maybe.
so I messed it up.
Maybe 1B?
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
It's probably the findings.
Yeah.
Or maybe number 3, a cash bond. I don't know. I mean, everything else is just cosmetics, I guess. Just update the site plan to include the recommendations, which is fine. We have no issues with that.
Okay, okay, I messed it up. Thank you for giving me opportunity. And I think it is needed. I've been to the mosque always, and I think it's very needed for the community, as most of the community people when goes to mosque, they want to donate all their old clothes. So it will be more easier for the community. So if they can get the bins there when they are coming out from the mosque or going to the mosque, they can donate their unusable clothes, and that can help the needy people. It's a
Exactly.
good initiative, and I think it will be very beneficial. And I'm gonna.
Had it not been for a good cause, believe me, I would not go through the trouble. My time is, as you know, as a commissioner, as a pastor, as an imam, you know, I had to skip our night prayers to be here tonight, if you know what I mean, a congregation, but that's okay.
But I don't think you
So-
you do have to come back again for that same reason.
Well,
We'll make it easy. Thank you.
It's all good.
Thank you. Any other commissioner have anything to say?
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Go ahead, Commissioner Maury. go ahead.
So I have a quick question. When was the first bin installed?
When?
Yes.
Oh, about maybe 12 years ago, 15 years ago. It was on the site of the construction today. Used to be parking lot by Ryan Road. And then we got a notice from the state of Warren. This is before it became official thing that you have to apply and whatever. So we got a notice to say, please remove it from, you know, the road. We put it behind the building. And it stayed there for a while. Then we decided, because of the demand, when we added 2 other bins, we decided to put it behind the soup kitchen, right behind the dumpster, which is easier for everyone to, you know, drive by and donate their items into the bins. But yeah, we've had that for a long time.
When was the last 2? So when the demand increased, when was the last 2 added then?
The last 2, maybe in the last few years, couple of years, 3 years.
Okay. And then you recently are going with the trouble that with the city since when?
I tell you when, since I would say 6 months ago or so, when donation bins started popping up everywhere. They even put some on our property, which we did not authorize, and we had to call them and say, please remove them. And later we learned that those were not for profit. They were, you know, like I said, playing on the emotions of the people, getting the donations, and then collecting them from different areas in different cities, shipping them in containers to third world countries and making money off of them. So I understand why Warren is doing that.
Okay.
And that's why we're trying to comply as much as we can and make sure that we're doing everything, you know,
Yes.
to
Thank
the
you.
satisfaction of the city.
Than's you for that. So since there's a lot of demand, how often are the bins being
Every
picked up?
week, every Monday.
Every week?
Every
Okay.
Monday they come and empty. And believe me, from what I hear from Ray Mallett, who is the manager over there, unfortunately he could not be with me today, Ray Mallett. They buried his brother today, so they had a funeral and could not be present with me. At any rate, he says of all the donation boxes, this is why we added another 2, they get the most out of our community. So our community, I'm grateful that it is very generous, very charitable, and we're serving a cause.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have any other questions.
Thank you. Anyone else? Good evening, sir. I know you've come before us for many things before.
I know.
It's good to see you again.
Good seeing you again.
I like the donation boxes that you've got back there, and I really appreciate what you're doing with the clothing that you're collecting and things like that. In this time, in time of what's going on in the world,
I
it's a
know.
very, very important thing to do for people.
Well, thank you so much. We
So I just wanted
appreciate
to let you know
too.
how much we appreciate that. So that was a motion by Commissioner Benecki, supported by Commissioner Ansar. Roll call.
Commissioner Benecki?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Ansar?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Halawadi?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Hawk?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Duze?
Yes to approve.
Commissioner Mori votes yes. Commissioner Smith?
Yes to approve. Good luck with your project, sir.
Thank you. May I make a recommendation to the planning department? Please make this fee-free for nonprofit organizations, if you know what I mean. The $500 fee we paid, it's okay. But as you know, our houses of worship survive on the nickels and dimes we receive from the community. So maybe for churches, mosques, nonprofit organization, you can levy or waive the fee. We would appreciate that. It's a recommendation, take it or leave it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Take that.
Item number 9, bond release, seeing none. Item number 10, new business, seeing none. Item number 11, citizen participation. Does anyone like to speak on any items? Come up, state your name and address for the record, and you will have 3 minutes to speak. Seeing none. Item number 12, planning commission business. 12A, discussion regarding open government ordinances.
In your packet, you'll find the ordinance that was adopted, actually going back to 2023, I believe. Attorney Michaels could probably confirm that. We're just giving this to you for informational purposes and also to let the commission know that we've updated our website, the City of Warren Planning Commission officers, the term expiration dates, has been updated on our website to comply with this ordinance. But if there's anything else the attorney would like to add about the ordinance, but it was brought up recently, so we just wanted to make sure everyone had a copy of it, but it's also online for everyone to get to.
Thanks, Ms. Sheldon. Ms. Michaels, you want to say anything on it?
Just very brief. I mean, I'd like to see, the council I know is very concerned that commissions comply more steadfastly to the specifics of the ordinance. The way it's written right now, it's pretty much, it can't be it's a one size fits all, but we have to have common sense because the packet would be provided on the website, and that's very good for transparency. But when certain commissions harbor proprietary information like site plans, obviously we're going to be very judicious about what is posted online before the commission meetings. But it also provides proposed minutes have to be posted and the approved minutes. So it's very good going forward for transparency. In fact, I have a meeting tomorrow with the city clerk discussing logistics on how she's going to centralize all of this information and transport it to the communications department. It's a big undertaking, but I just want you to know that agenda backup is also required to be posted. And with this commission, you deal with proprietary information. So we'll make sure that whatever can't be public, whatever could expose the city to liability, will be protected.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Michaels?
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Go ahead.
So I have maybe a clarification that's more for me. So I know a lot of times we get, when sensitive topic comes up, right? So we get a lot of crowds and then they come up and they're like, oh, we didn't get any of these informations to review before coming into the meeting. So you just mentioned about the site plan. So what are the informations that we will be giving to the public, or when will those information be available to public before? Because we usually get our packets 2-3 days before the meeting, right? So when would the information be even available for public to review and come to the meeting and ask some specific questions?
Okay. I'll be talking to Mr. Worth and Ms. Catapodis about logistics because obviously the findings are prepared Friday. Well, they're distributed Friday before the meetings. So we'll work with the planning department so things aren't disruptive, but the public will receive most of what this commission receives.
So they'll be receiving, so we're gonna have more details about this as it moves forward?
Yes, I'd like
Okay.
to talk to Mr. Worth first. Planning, very concerned about planning because of the nature of what this commission deals with.
Yes.
So like I said, it cannot be a one-size-fits-all. We want to be transparent, but still honor the parameters of the law, the other laws, privacy laws, proprietary laws.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Anyone else have questions for Attorney Ms. Michaels? Okay. All right. I would like to have a motion to receive and file this.
Chair, make a motion to receive and file.
Support, Maury.
There's a motion by Commissioner Holowati, supported by Commissioner Maury. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item B, Planning Director's Report.
Okay, good evening again. So since the last Planning Commission meeting on January 26th, we've continued to stay busy in the department. On the 28th of this month, we met with, well, actually last month, we met with potential applicants for a lot split near 11 Mile and Berg. We also met with the representative and owner that was here tonight for the project at 21730 Shaner. So we did meet with him before they came back to make sure we could move forward with that site plan regarding the wall and everything. So on January 30th, I attended a Green Macomb meeting. And at that meeting, the representative from Macomb County Department of Roads explained their landscaping policy in the county right-of-ways. And also, there was a representative from the Department of Natural Resources, well, Michigan Department of Natural Resources, and they provided an update that they recently released a Michigan Community Tree Species Selection Guide, and both of those guides are available online. So a lot of new information recently out regarding trees. They also announced that there's an Arbor Day tree and plant sale, so if anyone's interested in purchasing trees or more information, you can visit greenmacomb.com. And also, we continue to meet internally to work on the overlay districts that were presented at the joint meeting. Hunter Manicus, the Economic Development Technician, is the designated staff person that will be bringing this ordinance forward on behalf of the city. And the draft document has been provided to the Attorney's Office, where it will be put in the form before it's brought to the Planning Commission for a recommendation to City Council. So I anticipate that it'll probably be here in maybe a few meetings from now, potentially. And so we've also had an internal meeting regarding the zoning ordinance, and we're continuing to review the draft document that we were provided from Beckett and Rader. And so we're continuing to work through that and meet monthly. And so this ends the report. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Thanks, Michelle. Anybody have any questions? I got one thought I wanted to bring up. On the overlay project we went to in our meeting, I got to thinking, how is that going to affect our green space in those areas?
Well, for the missing middle, I mean, when you say green space, it's really, if there's vacant land, the idea was that that's buildable for a home. So,
Right.
but it wouldn't have, there would still be a lot coverage requirement. So in the way the draft is written, for the lot, for it to be, you can cover 40% of the property in like a home or, a structure. But it wouldn't affect any, there'd still be the, in the right of way, like probably lawn if it's like that on the street. But is there a specific question that
I was just wondering if we still have the required green space for each project, because you're taking away green space to build houses.
Well, the missing middle one is specifically for like infill development. So you're not gonna see, most likely, a lot of vacant parcels right next to each other. It's probably gonna be like a vacant lot here, a vacant lot there, within that southern part of the city, and then also extending east. So south of Stevens, and then going east. But it's primarily infill development. So I don't think it's gonna be like a big area typically altogether. It's gonna be trying to fill in those vacant lots with homes, if that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Michelle.
Okay.
Anybody else have questions for Ms. Michelle?
I have. Mr. Chair, if I may.
Go ahead. Turn your mic on.
Thank you. I wanted to ask actually maybe two questions. So we don't consider the fees for the nonprofit organizations, or they're required to pay the same amount of fee as all, is it the same?
We don't have any special provisions in our department. I don't know if that's something that any other department does, or if that's something that maybe the attorney can speak to. I don't know if that would be something from the council level. I'm not sure how that works.
We'd have to look, we could look into that.
Okay.
And it would have to be equally applied,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
probably set by ordinance or rule or bylaw.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in, for us to find out, because if we are considering on going to all the different churches, mosques, and all these other religious facilities that exist in Warren, and for the bins that's been there for before, like for a very long time, for decades, and we're gonna go and charge them like, hundreds of dollars to even have the bins that's benefiting the society, I think we should consider this.
If I may, I'd like to look into the origin of these fees.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it's by council resolution, but I'll look into that.
Okay, yes, I'd be interested. And other thing I wanted to let the commission know is that I will be out of country on April 20th, which is 2 months, more than 2 months out, but I will not be able to attend that meeting, so,
All right, thank you.
okay, thank you. That's it.
Okay. Item number 12C, Planning Commission discussion and concerns. Anybody?
No.
Item number 13, calendar pending matters, seeing none. Item number 14, adjourn. Need a motion to adjourn?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Chair, I second that motion.
There's a motion by Commissioner Duzey, supported by Commissioner Holowati. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Have a good evening, everyone.